Okay, you can go first.
I wasn't okay.
I know you weren't.
So, my 2-minute top
Hold
five.
on. Wait, first of all, let's make sure we know the rules. Number one, this is called 2-minute top five. If you don't know the rules, 2-minute top five is we have 2 minutes.
Yes.
We're each going to give each other a topic of something that we have to make a top five list on the spot. Now, presumably, we haven't thought about those top five already. I mean, you kind of automatically do that. But also, it's 2 minutes and it's 5 of the things.
2-ish minutes.
It's 5 of the things. It ain't
5-minute top five.
It ain't 5-minute top 7 either.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is because Paige never follows these rules.
They're called possibles.
Ooh, chile.
Okay. So my 2-minute top five is would be what are your top 5 date nights that we've had? Now they don't only have to be just us two.
Just us. Okay, strictly us. Okay. So it's ones that we've already done.
Yes.
Over the 14 years. And the top 5 of those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do it. I got a timer. Let's give ourselves 2 minutes.
Okay. Well, my answers won't be in any particular order.
No.
Okay.
Okay, they never are.
I'm just jotting them down. I thought that was you writing. I was like, dang, you writing that.
Just write my numbers, babe.
Cool. 1, 2, 3. Are we counting brunch as date night? Oh, no, it's not date night. Okay.
Date.
Dang. Okay.
5?
Yeah, and I gotta have me a possible.
3, 2, 1. Time.
All right, done.
You want me to go first or you?
Yeah, you start.
Again, no particular order. The Maverick City concert.
Okay.
To me, that was one of the best times I've had next to you. That was one of the...
We were vibing.
Yes, it was a vibe. It was just a great time. It was... I don't want you to keep looking. That's why I'm trying to hide it.
Well, I can't even see.
And you can't read
your handwriting is terrible.
You gotta call it terrible. It's immaculate. But it was just one of the best times that I've had with you. It was genuine. It was pure. Mm-hmm. It was just a vibe, like you said. So that's the reason. It was just one of the great times.
I have one more.
Here she goes. She got 13 numbers on the list. It's called.
I don't.
5. Just go with the first one. Finish writing afterwards, Paige.
The poetry night. Way back when.
Wow. Not Poe people.
Poe people poetry. Shout out to Slew.
Poe people.
Yes.
That was forever.
It was so nice.
Tim and them. What's the chick?
Paige.
Yeah.
And what did we do after that? I think we went to dinner.
Yeah, probably.
Back in our old stomping grounds in Hammond.
Mm-hmm.
I think we went to Kieran. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember when you were like, you can order anything with me. I was like, all right, don't threaten me for a good time.
I looked at the bill. I never paid $70 for 2 people.
I am not a salad chick. I mean, I love salads, but
no, I mean, it was worth it. We had a good time.
Yeah. It was just so cute, and I just knew that you were trying to show me the best time that you could, and I was like, yeah, I mean, it's nice that you did all of that. It's not that you didn't have to. It was just I wasn't expecting all of that.
And so this is back when we were in undergrad, right? So we were the Po people that we're talking about. Po actually is of a POE, a slip or something.
Yeah.
But we were not,
yeah,
full
just
time
like
job
regular,
working.
yeah.
Yeah, just regular college students. And so, but yes, I did try to, show you a good time. So,
and it was so special. And I wasn't expecting it because at that point we had already been together like 2 months or something. Like we were deep in.
Yeah.
Well,
2 months is not deep, right?
But to us,
in the moment, we spent every day together for 2 months.
Yeah.
You deep in. Okay. So, all right, that's a good one. Yeah, I remember that. Next, I have, speaking of old stomping grounds.
Okay.
I have, also in Hammond,
The park?
our hibachi restaurant.
Yes, that was our spot.
It no longer exists.
It doesn't.
Or it's a Mexican restaurant.
It's a Mexican restaurant now, yeah.
Which we probably should still go because actually they look kind of lit now.
We tried it before with the kids, remember? Well,
no, not that place. We just got the food from. I'm saying go like.
Oh, go in.
Yeah. But it was a hibachi restaurant. Again, this is just us randomly exploring Hammond, right? And we was like, oh, we like hibachi. Let's go try it out.
And the food was so good.
Bruh, some of the best food we ever had.
And you got a discount with your student ID.
I'm about to say it wasn't expensive. We even brought Mel there before it closed down. You remember that? Oh, no, never mind. No, I feel. The kid I'm thinking about was the last time we went there, which was right before Mel was... right before you got pregnant with Mel. With the kid with the squeezing the thing. We had just randomly visited Hammond.
We were doing, random Hammond visit. And we were like, let's just go here. And the chef, he was squeezing the ketchup bottle.
Yeah.
And it was a piece of
like
yarn that flew out. And the kid was like, no way. What? And he was so fascinated. And I love that spot because, like, I mean... during the hours that we were there, nobody would really be there, like during lunchtime and stuff, and we would just always have a quiet time. I just know that whenever we try date nights and stuff like that, we try to go when it's not busy.
Yeah.
So we have time together.
Yeah, it can be just us pretty much. So that hibachi spot was the jam. How about you got? Speaking
of, what did you say? We were just visiting him and just exploring. Mm-hmm. My second is our staycations or becoming a tourist in your own city.
Yes.
We would do that often. Yeah, especially in New Orleans. We would I remember on Sundays, sometimes we would just go on Yelp or look at something on TV and find a place and call an Uber. Mm-hmm. We wouldn't even drive. We would just be let's see where the day takes us.
Yep.
And it would just be so fun. Do you remember the time we were in the Uber and the guy was yeah, me and my wife, we've been together. Da, da, da. He was like, I'm gonna make it nice for y'all. And he was playing that slow R&B.
Slow jam, yeah.
The slow jam.
All right, now. Okay. I'll get us started back here. Let's start there. Okay? We're gonna start in the back of the Uber. Yeah?
Right.
All right. He was like, I just gotta make it nice for y'all. Put on, y'all want that B97. Let me show you.
Right.
I know, I understand, my brother.
That was so cute. But I would love our times like that because when you're out and you don't really have, it's not like we didn't have any plans, but in knowing we're two different people and seeing our interests and stuff like that and what we would want to do, I always like that aspect of us.
Yeah, we could be a little more free with just life. It's not so structured how our life growing up probably was, or even as an adult. Now you have, obligations and stuff. It's just
and
it
it's
wasn't as you gotta do this is
Yeah, and after being together for so long, it always feels good to learn new things about your partner.
Yeah, absolutely. Because we never stop learning about. Because you and your partner are always changing. So
right.
You never stop learning about, the intricacies that is that human. So.
And we found that good Ethiopian spot. Oh no, we found that during COVID.
Which one?
The Ethiopian spot.
Which one?
The only one.
I don't know the name of it. I'm saying name it so it can trigger something.
Abiz. Yeah, Cafe Abiz or something like that. Remember we were watching Insecure? And they went to the Ethiopian spot, and we were let's try to find. We fell in love with that food. We was what?
We only had it like twice. Was the
Yeah.
It was delicious. Yes, I do remember. Okay, the third one I have is another concert. The NDRE concert.
Oh, that was nice.
We went to it was a Little Day night.
Yeah.
By this time we had Mel.
That was our first day night after Mel.
The first day night after Mel.
Mm-hmm.
When we got tickets to see NDRE in a small little venue, and it was. I mean, that was right when her.
What album was at
What album was
in
that?
Armstrong Park.
Yes, but what's the name of the album?
Worthy.
Worthy.
Mm-hmm.
That was the jam. That was a jam.
It was.
Literally every song on that album.
Yeah,
Flames.
we still listen to that whole album. Yeah. No skips.
No skips.
And we went to the place before to go and like have drinks.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And they had the duck fat popcorn,
yes.
which was so
amazing.
Good.
Flames,
oh my goodness! And it was just a small, intimate place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was a good date night, and we ended up seeing.
Mama Wanda.
Because they got tickets there too. So, but it was just a good time.
Which one? Do you think they're going to this Kirk Franklin concert? I feel like they are.
They might be. I don't know. Maybe I'll text them see.
Yeah.
But it was just a great date night only because, like you said, it was more of. Well, first it was the first date without Mel while Mel was here, but also kind of it was freeing. Not freeing from Mel, but freeing in the sense that it was just wherever it takes us. That's what took us to that place to get the drinks, and then we got the popcorn.
Like everything during that time felt so new.
Yeah, because it was new. Because we had never had a job before.
Right.
I don't know what else to say it. All right, what else you got? What's your third? Steven.
Speaking of Mel.
What's your third? You get it?
Really?
Never mind. Go ahead.
Speaking of Mel. My next one is the anniversary dinner we had. Was it anniversary dinner? I think so. Yeah, it had the anniversary dinner we had at Desi Vegas. When we had just found out we were pregnant with Mel, we hadn't told anyone. And we just wanted to try that steakhouse because
with Nick.
Yeah, we had tried. Yeah, we went there with Nick for her birthday.
Yeah.
And then remember Miss Wanda was like, "Girl, you seem so tired. You pregnant?" And I was like, "Girl, I ain't pregnant. I have a drink right here." But then shortly thereafter, we found out that we were pregnant.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And then we went there for our...
Actually, because you didn't even drink your drink, you said... Afterwards,
because
you said...
I was so tired.
And you said, I'm glad I didn't drink the drink because...
Yeah. Wow. I was like falling asleep on my plate.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And then we decided to go there for our anniversary. We wrote me that note. Mm-hmm. And like no one knew that we were pregnant during that time.
That's one of the famous pictures you have of you in front of the cake or whatever for your birthday.
I was reading your note. Maybe you wrote me a note every year.
But no, it was a cake there for some reason. So maybe it was our anniversary.
Yeah.
Anniversary. Oh, you said just that? Oh,
yeah.
Never mind. Okay.
It was like a little brownie, like all thing. Yeah.
That was your note? Yes. Yes. Wow. I forgot about that. Bruh, we've been together for so long.
I know, right? We have so many little special nuggets in here.
All right. The next one I have, you're not going to see this one coming.
Let's see.
Also a concert.
Another concert.
Taylor Swift.
That was a good concert. And we ran into more friends there.
Right. So, the reason why this one's special to me is because, number one, okay, Paige used to be a huge Taylor Swift fan. I
still am. It's just I haven't had time to really get into her.
Because you'd be the one to listen to it.
Right.
But at the time, I would listen to her stuff. Paige. You
was running that album.
But Taylor Swift, I would listen to because, it was a bop.
She was definitely on your playlist. Yes.
She was on a couple of my playlists.
She has some good. Ooh. You gonna
but
that one out.
The point is, I wasn't a Taylor Swift fan, so I would never have bought a concert ticket of Taylor Swift. But I bought it for Paige. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, let's just go together because I know how much you want to go to this concert. When I tell you I went to that concert and had an amazing time.
Like she was selling out stadiums.
It was.
So many people were there.
You sell out Death Valley. That's,
right.
You're doing something. But
and
my point
remember
is
the wristbands were so cool because they were lighting up.
The wristbands were
They
light up.
didn't just light up on their own. Well, they lit up on their own. They were lighting up in connection with the song.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Like, oh, supposed to got money.
Right.
But the point is, I didn't know going into that date night. I didn't have any expectations really.
Yeah.
Because it was just kind of, well, at least I get to spend time with my girl in her element and what she wants to do. And so it wasn't like I expected, like, okay, I'm going to have a grandiose time. But I did.
Because it's good when you go to a concert where the performer is actually performing.
Yeah.
She really put on a show. Like, you could tell she put a lot of work into that.
Yeah. So it was just kind of, it was just a great time. And because of the fact that I expected nothing, and then I had a great time with my now wife, but girlfriend at the time, and we just had. I mean, it was a great night. That's all.
Yeah, it was.
I wish you for.
Oh. I have date night with the parentals when we took our parents to see The Lion King.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I felt really good during that time. Well, I don't know. I kind of felt indifferent. Well,
it was a rough time.
It was a rough time.
Yes.
Because I remember that day, my whole family, my uncle was slowly dying, quickly dying. And my mom was taking care of him, you know, during that process. And so we were all at my mom's house, and, you know, a whole bunch of family came over, and it was very emotional and stuff like that. We were all taking pictures and everything. And that was also the day of the concert. And so it just felt good to, you know, get her out of that caretaker space and like that space of like, this is my brother who does not have a long time left to live.
Yeah.
And she was able to see, you know, this Broadway show, or it's not called for it's.
I think it's still Broadway show.
Yeah, it's still Broadway. But she was able to see this, and then like your parents were there, like showing full support, like during that time and stuff. And it was a month or two before we got married. Like, it was just a very stressful time. So it felt good to have that experience with them, which is why I'm excited for this time when we get to do the same thing for them.
Yeah. I remember that it was a good time. I mean, we, like you said, it was, you know, slow days during those, you know, couple of weeks or whatever, that month, a couple of months. But yeah, it was good to at least have relieved mom for a second of her worries during that time. And yeah, we had a good time, even at the, you know. Okay, my fifth one, the last one. Mine was. You good? My last one is. I'll summarize it this way. We talked about it on this episode of the podcast.
Goodness, what is it?
We talked about it on this podcast. We even had a snippet of it.
What?
And I'll just say 25 cents or quarters.
That was on your time.
That was a hoot. That entire date night.
It was
a hoot, I tell you. If you don't know, go back to old snippets or go back to the episodes. But we had a date night where we just wanted, honestly, we didn't even got to do much. We went out to eat, went to a steakhouse, had some good food.
Yes.
Then we stayed with my parents' house because they weren't staying there at the time. They were watching the kids at the property. And so we just got the house to ourselves. We like, let's just go find something to do. We play cards for a little bit, boom, boom. Find something to do. We go to a place called Quarters. I don't even know if Quarters still
it's
there.
probably not. I don't know. It seemed pretty closed when we went.
And there you go. Yeah. It was so Quarters. Just I don't want to say the whole story again. At Quarters, it's worth the amount that we spent.
Which was nothing.
We spent nothing. Well,
we got the car for free.
We spent nothing. Okay. All right. And not that we weren't trying to. That's just how Quarters run.
We had a good time after. We had our own personal quarters. Not like
Oh,
that.
just playing.
But we was just playing games.
Yeah, just playing. Yeah, playing like old school when we was back in college playing.
Yeah, like
what do you call it? A tournament.
And stuff. Yeah.
We would play spades, pitty pat.
A whole bunch of different.
Games.
Yeah.
All right.
My last one is.
Last one. What you got, baby?
Remember, I have a possible. I got a possible.
Yeah, possibles now. Oh, mercy.
Our Fab 4 day nights. I feel like
you told me we go on vacations type thing? Or
yeah. Or just any of them. Like when we're able to like remember when well not this was cool, but last one we were in a tent and we were like making sure the kids were all sleeping. We had a little date night. Like little stuff like that. It's just I like having a couple so close to us.
Yeah.
Who are like on the same path and everything, and who we just like vibe with. Like it just feels good when we get to have moments together that are just us being us. So I like
first
that.
Let's explain who the Fab 4 is.
Oh, Fab 4. Mm-hmm.
Fab 4 is me, Paige, Shane, and Janae. So my brother and his wife, and we're just a great time, a hoot. Mm-hmm. We always have a great time. If it's just us four. And we don't have to worry about kids, and we have to worry about the stresses of life. Yeah. If it's just us four, it's always a great time.
Always a good time. Especially Nene. She is hilarious. When you asked me my like top list of funny people, and I put her on it, like I'm not lying. She is so funny.
Yeah. Janae knows that she's funny. And so when she be saying it, it be like, nice. Great time. Love it. Beautiful. Like I said, it's a comedian. She's a comedian, has perfect timing. It's like, I needed that right there.
It's just, I like the energy that we have, like, together, when we're together. Yes. And is we're just being purely ourselves. I like that.
Yes. Okay, well, since I don't have a possible, I'll just horse you back off that one. Okay. And I'll say specifically the last Fab 4 date night that we had, which was the last vacation we just had this past summer. It started off where first of all, my brother and Janae, they're wild. They decided they had their own costume set. Let's go. I'm gonna call it a costume.
Yes.
But they had their own clothing set that they were going to wear to this date night. Janae has on this bright yellow, like we both loud had on yellow, but a loud yellow. And Shane has on
like a matching shirt.
Imagine going to Miami and being like, "Hey, my friend."
Yeah.
Imagine going to Miami.
Very like Hawaiian vacation.
It looked like Miami vacation to me. Like you was the short set. With the Kango hat.
With the same shoes. I said you couldn't follow through with the entire outfit.
Yellow shoes
he got to wear them same slides all the time.
But just as vacation-y as you would want, that was them too. Whereas we had our own clothes, we had nice pictures, whatever, but we had nothing on them. Yeah. So then we decide, okay, we were gonna go out. It didn't work out how we planned it. The place that we was going to go to was iffy. We decide, okay, we're going to go get a couple drinks and we're just going to hang out at the hotel. Mm-hmm. So, but we had the kids off.
Yeah, so we couldn't go back.
So we could, but then Steven is a lot younger back then, so it's a little snagu or whatever where we had to go back up to the room. So we decided to go back up to the room, but we were still date night was going to go on. So once we got Steven to calm down, everybody else sleep. Well, there's in the closets of one of the rooms.
Our room.
Or in our room was our room, the bathroom, and then a closet.
And then a closet, yeah.
It was like, we just gonna hang in the closet. So it was literally a double date night in a closet. Right. And we stayed up to 3-4 o'clock in the morning.
We slid one of the benches from the bathroom into the.
No, we talking about a big closet, not like the smaller closet, but.
Well, we slid that into.
Slid the little what you call them in there. We had the cooler in there to put our drinks on.
Sure did.
We
Shane know how to set up an aesthetic. He kept getting stuff. I was like, how much stuff is he about to bring in? And I was like, bro, we need all of this stuff. Good thinking.
Had some cards ready. Had the music playing just loud enough for us to enjoy, and low enough for it not to interrupt nobody else and they sleep. Boom. So that's my
it'd be so much fun. Yeah.
What is it called? What you got? Bonus, whatever.
My possible.
Your possible. Okay, 2 and a possible.
Okay.
Go ahead. What's your last possible?
Janique Staige.
Janique Staige also.
That's a real good time right there.
Janique Staige also amazing. So,
always pack sleepover clothes. They do not play.
Janique Staige
does not play.
Janique Staige is okay. Staige, of course, is us.
Uh-huh.
And Janique is Jacques and Dominique. Mm-hmm. Dominique is my best friend from college, and we went to high school together. We went to high school together, but from college. And Jacques is her significant other. And so Janique Staige is a similar situation. We enjoy. Mm-hmm. We have a great time. It's never.
But we always talk though. I feel like we always talk about like business,
yes, and
like progression and things like that. It's with the conversation is always really good.
It's not, and it's again, it's never a dull moment, but also it's always we leave there feeling nice.
I'm glad.
You know what? I needed it was a good weekend.
Yeah.
I needed that. Yes, exactly. So. Yes, Janique Staige is
unmatched.
That's the proper word. That is rather proper to say, yes. We didn't even get to mine, but we have time. So let's get to mine.
You have another possible?
My 2-minute top 5, Paige. We didn't get to my 2-minute top 5.
I'm sorry. We did. We took a lot of time.
We're going to cut this into two episodes. It's fine. All right, my 2-minute top 5. Boom.
Dang, I thought we were done.
Mine is your top 5
here you go.
favorite people to be around, but it cannot be immediate family. So, no children, no siblings, no parents.
Your parents count?
Yes. Neither one of ours. No children, no siblings, no parents.
No children, no siblings, no parents.
Top 5. People just to be around. Just to be around.
My nieces and nephews count?
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
They count too?
Yeah, you can't include those, yes.
Okay, so no family.
No immediate family. So
we're starting with cousins.
Like my grandmother could be one.
Okay, we're starting with
cousins, grandparents, grandchildren. Whatever grandchildren you got. That's fine.
Okay, third.
Or even like in-laws. Those are fine, but not mother-in-laws.
Okay.
So like if you count Janae, that would be fine.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Who's gonna put on my list? Yeah.
Ready and go.
Favorite people to be around. Maybe as you're talking, I think about it. I know. I feel like mine would be different if I had more time to think about it. But
yeah. So
I'm just going with what I'm going with.
Okay. That's all. Okay. All right. I'm gonna let you go first this time because I went first last time.
Number 1 on my list is none other than Diesel. Randy.
Diesel was on my list. That's who the other person I was thinking. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She has been my girl since the ripe old age of 13, 14,
First of
15,
all,
one of them.
Diesel is Los Tres Amigos.
Yes. So
Diesel was already on my list.
She said that she wanted to be to stand on both sides at our wedding.
That is a fact.
I had her as my maid of honor.
Wait, and if it was allowable by my wife, she would have.
No.
It was not going to be allowable by my wife. But
she know what it is. What's this?
She already knew what it is. That's the timer that I had on.
Oh.
But no, she would have. Because she was and is that close to both of us.
Mm-hmm.
She's one of our best friends, one of our closest.
Well, she's closer to me. She holds some secrets in there.
You don't think she holds secrets from me?
I don't care.
Anywho, all right. Okay.
But not secrets way from 2000. Mm-hmm.
Telling your age. But also, this is how close she is to us. Mm-hmm. Literally, it's like every 2 weeks. Paige was Mel would just say, we're asking Mel who she's praying for. And Diesel and Uncle Wheat. Uncle Wheat. So that's how close they are to even our children.
Yeah, and like they check on us.
Yeah,
so when we check on them, it's
almost
like,
a weekly type of.
Even though she's way in New York and we're here.
Yeah, no, these was definitely on my list. I had nothing in my head. It's been an hour and a half we've been on this podcast. Okay, so speaking of which, Neek, who we just talked about.
Oh, good. Thank you for putting her on your list. So she don't mind by proxy, y'all. We won.
Nikki and Jacques by extension. They're just a great time.
They are.
Every time we're around them, it's just I never have negative energy. I never have a negative thing to say. It's just I love being around both of them. The kids love being around them too. Now that they're here, but even before that, it was always. From the day I met Jacques, I remember in Neek's grandmother's house meeting him. It's always been good energy, good vibes,
and they always
been a great time,
like
great
friendship,
great conversation.
Yeah, the conversation is always from a place of like just positivity. Like if anything is negative, they really are the ones who are like kind of like us. Like, why would you let something like that stress you out? Like, look at this part. This is how you get ahead.
This is how you build. This is how you grow. This is how you every time. So, Janique. All right, what you got?
Ari.
I knew that was gonna be in your list.
And it's funny that we're doing this because we try not to say names on the podcast.
No, we don't try no more. We used to try not to say it. It's 53 episodes in. You got some names in there.
Yes.
Ari's your best friend from
friends since middle school. I don't know. It's just we are
click tight since been click tight.
Yeah, it's kind of like she is Paquisha's Paquisha.
That's a good way of saying it.
It's like we have a certain like, I don't know, I feel like we're very like chill people.
But y'all got a certain get up about it.
Yeah. But for the most part it's just like very like calm, level headed.
Yeah, when y'all
and everything like
when y'all around each other, it just be kinda
and like we run it, like that's why I run it with Ariane. It's like
boom, boom.
When I tell him I'm on the phone with Ariane, he's like, all right, I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
I'll go play Madden. I got you. No, y'all good. Y'all good. Put the 2K on real quick.
But yeah, we've just always aligned.
Yeah.
And like now we're mommies together and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. That's my girl.
That is your girl. All right, next on my list, I have. You would not have seen this coming. Don't look. You would not have seen this coming.
Oh.
My great nephew, Marquise.
I did not see that coming.
Marquise is one of my favorite people on earth. Marquise is just a great time. He's a very special, unique child. He's one of the smartest kids I've ever met in my life.
He's very, very, very
and not just smart as in knowledgeable, smart as in can figure stuff out, has a way of thinking that's just unmatched.
Like you can just tell in the way he presents himself. Yeah.
And so it's just one of my favorite people to be around because I see so much of myself in him. I remember growing up like that, and just having so much knowledge, understanding, and conceptual ideas that can figure things out.
Yeah.
Maybe awkward at times, but that's how kids are. But that doesn't stop him from being himself.
A little like Shane.
He's genuinely himself. Yeah, a little bit like Lil Shane. Yeah. So just genuinely himself, and I love that kid, bro. So Kesey's up there.
I have Ash Martin.
Ash.
Yeah.
That's my twin. That's my twin. I don't know if y'all know. I had a twin. That's my twin.
No, not the Ash. Martin.
That's the actual twin I'm talking about, Paige.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Not just your Uncle Michael. My twin.
That's what I thought you meant. I was like, no, not the Ash.
Ash, she called herself my twin. We J. Cole twins. We
y'all are J. Cole
twins.
Yes.
We've been twinning.
But she can like bring out your wild side.
That's true. That's true. Not even like on purpose. Like she just being herself, and it's like we about to enjoy.
Right.
I don't know what we get into today. but it's gonna be fun.
It's like, okay.
And not nothing like crazy, but like we just saying like, she'll just bring it up. She's like, man, how did I get it?
Mm-hmm. Like random stuff.
Yeah. It's like, how did we end
like
up?
my piercing? Okay, I'll tell a quick story.
I'll tell the story. Please, go ahead and tell the story.
Okay, so I was on the board of an organization on campus, and the executive board at that of an organization on campus, and I was supposed to be at a meeting, and Ash
Her
was
and
like,
Ashley were supposed to be at the meeting.
Yeah,
both of them
of
are
us
on this board.
And she was like, "Oh, there's like 2-for-1 piercings at this place. Like, just come on." And I was like, Needless to say, I ended up getting said piercing. And when I got back, Steve was like, "What? How did this happen?"
This was the conversation that went on in my head. Okay. Oh, man. You know Paige got that meeting, so I'll just go hang with a rugby guy, play a little FIFA while she at a meeting so that I can go pick her up after. She don't even need to be picked up. She met a friend that dropped her off at the rugby house. I'm like, okay.
That wasn't the piercing day.
That was.
That was not the piercing day.
No, but no. You met Ash already.
Yeah.
I didn't know Ash.
Right.
So in my mind, you had just met the friend.
Yeah, because the
you
rugby house was across the street from campus, and you used to wait at the corner for me to walk out of the building and come across.
But you didn't tell me anything about Ash, so I didn't know about her.
Oh yeah.
All I knew was, so in my head, this is what I'm saying. The conversation with me, I was like, so she just met a friend that dropped her off at the rugby house. Also, she just randomly got a piercing with this friend.
Not on the same day. You keep making it sound like that was the same day.
I didn't say it was the same day. I'm saying in my mind at the time.
Oh.
It was the same day because I didn't know anything about Ash. I never met her. Ash showed up at the rugby house. Like, what's up, Dad? What's up? Give me a hug. All right, for sure. I'm like,
see?
All right,
bliss
for
ever
sure.
since.
But yes, she's been one of the closest people to us.
Mm-hmm. And she has the nicest husband, so.
Yeah. Shout out Marv, man. Shout out Marv.
Yeah.
That's so next I have on the list, close to, I wouldn't say close to Marv, but the name is close. And that is Mr. Watkins.
Oh!
Marlon.
He is.
Now, by proximity, Terrence is with that.
Oh, of course. They're almost like a package deal.
Me, Terrence, and Marlon. Don't be trying to write stuff down, bro. Me, Terrence, and Marlon, we created our own group since none of us at the time were in fraternities or in organizations. We called ourselves Triad.
That's why y'all did that?
I think
I thought y'all were just being ridiculous.
We were being ridiculous.
Oh.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I thought that was a rugby thing.
No.
Oh.
Marlon didn't even play rugby at the time. But anyway, so I was in grad school, they were in undergrad. We became really, very close, me, Marlon, and Terrence. We did almost everything together. Both of them were at my wedding. Mel is going to be in Marlon's wedding coming up. I mean, we are very close-knit to each other. We don't always talk all the time. We don't always hang out all the time like we used to, but nor do I do with a lot of people because we're older. We got to have 2 kids. And we be working and stuff. So, but when I get around either one of them, it's a time.
Calamity ensues.
Calamity is the proper word, absolutely. I love them boys to death.
And it is too much.
It don't matter what it is. We
really does.
We could be bowling. We could be playing cards. We could just be in the kitchen talking. But
it's
calamity ensues. We gonna have a time. So that's my boys. I love both of them. And of course, Key comes with that. Kiara. But I just love them. So yeah, that's what I'm going with.
I'm glad you gave me a package deal because my next one is a package deal.
Of course, we got package deals all up and down.
Vi and Bree.
Okay, I give you Vibri.
Yes. Those are the girls who are like, most like me.
Yeah.
And we've been really good friends since high school. The first day of high school.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think Bree had some health complications, so she didn't really start till like 2 weeks later. But like first year, like first friends meeting in high school, yes.
Yeah,
and we have our little group chat. It's called Aunties or something like that. I don't know. Bree always change the names.
I'll be the one changing names in our group.
She changes the names all the time. Yeah. Last time I think it said Aunties or something. Aunties that stay busy or something like that. But
Bree and Vi are a time, each of them individually and when all three are together. Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. Next, I'm gonna go with package deal. We call package deals.
Oh goodness.
Since we're on package deals, I'm gonna go with two people who attend our church, who may not realize what they are, at least in my life, but I think in my family's life, and that is Dayton and Kaya. They are a time to be around, each of them, and even together. They, number one, take care of these kids like they
really
birthed them themselves.
You know, anybody who was down for my kids, I am with them 1,000%.
Even when they're not taking care of the kids, they just a good time to be around.
Yeah,
and
good to be around.
I think they're
especially
genuine.
seeing that they're like a teenager and a young adult, like
you don't get that often.
Like thinking about who I was at that age, is like.
and oftentimes when you're around church people, you'd be like, oh, they just doing that because they're, or when you're adult,
they like really want to.
When you're adult, you can kind of see, oh, that's the kids just being churchy today. No, they really are genuinely that type of person.
And they set examples for like other people of their same in their same age
in their
range.
same class. Yeah. So they're just a great time to be around.
They really are.
They are genuinely themselves. And like you said, they set example for us.
Yeah.
To be better and do better and just be uniquely and authentically me.
Right.
And that's who they are. So I appreciate them, and yeah, they're just a great time to be around.
They
are.
I'm
gonna go with them. We got 5. We ain't doing those 6, 7, 8. You got package deals all up and down your list. All right. Last one. Then we're closing this out.
No, I do have one possible. Okay, so my next one is gonna be.
Why are you studying it like it's a hand of spades?
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with Britt though.
Oh, TT. Okay, TT. Britt. B. Cherie.
B. Cherie, shout out. You know she just got her candles restocked, so
I didn't see
my
it.
new candle now.
I didn't see it on the Facebooks, on the Instas.
And get the room spray. It lasts for a very long time.
I ain't seen the room spray. I saw the candles. I was like, good, because the boy didn't destroy one of the candles.
He really did. I'm trying to figure out a way to still save it. Gotta watch some YouTube or something.
But B. Cherie, Britt,
yes.
She's not only a church family friend from forever. She also did our wedding. She also is influencer. She also has her own wedding planning business. She also is a teacher where she does classes for those who are trying to
B level boot camp.
B-level boot camp.
Really good.
She's also an amazing mom.
Yes.
To 3 beautiful children. So all around great person and a time to be around. That is for sure.
Right. And she's in our Wordle group.
Come right?
To the Wordle group. But she's a really good time. And
by the way, she got it in 2 words this past time.
She did. She got it in 2 words.
How you jump back in the game like that? She ain't done it in like 4 days.
Right, gonna come back and
jump back in. She gonna beast mode all of us.
But I just love her tenacity and her positive outlook on life.
Yes.
It's just even when she's met with adversity, she doesn't let that suck her in and allow that to make her become negative. She, even when she feels like beat down, she's like, you know what? Able to, I ain't even gonna worry about that. This is what I'm about to do.
It's literally make lemonade out of lemons, right? It's that spin on, okay, but this is what I got, but this is what I'm gonna handle and do with it. This is how I'm gonna make it be great. You know what I'm saying?
And we have like really good personal conversations.
Yeah.
So I always like that. Like,
I'll be having your girl times too.
Yeah.
Oh, even if it's just us 3. We have good conversations.
Yeah, she's been on the potty a few times.
She been on the potty once and the video got messed up. The sound got messed up. She gonna be back.
I think it's because we all come from like a place of I'm never gonna give somebody the power to make me, feel a certain way.
Yes.
So it's like instead, this is where I'm gonna shift my focus to. I think that she comes from that headspace.
Yeah.
And birds of a feather. So when you see somebody who is similar to you, like in that facet, you lean more towards them because it's like, I mean, we can only like lift each other up higher. We don't really hang out like personally a lot, but when we do get time to like, talk and chit chat and stuff like that, it's always good. Even if sometimes it's a little toxic and tea, but that's fine. That's fine. We always come out of it,
Not saying y'all have toxic.
No.
I know what you mean, toxic.
But like coming from like little shady spaces, how ladies do sometimes. Yeah. But we always come out of it being like, that's not really us. And this is how. Just spilling tea. Yeah, she's big on allowing herself to feel what it is she wants to feel and go through in that moment. Yeah. And when it's left in that moment, that's where she's gonna leave it. Mm-hmm. And I really respect that about her. That's noble. I like that.
Yeah, definitely. Be sure we didn't had some conversations, some moments. All of us three. She talked about faith. She talked about faith. During Sukkot. She gave it the acronym and told us exactly what it stood for. And kind of just building on her faith, not only in her walk, in faith in religion, but her walk is in faith in this world, and just stay with it. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would say she's a good. Okay. All right, last I have on here, since we're doing groups.
I thought that was just your last one.
No, bitch. I was supposed to be last. I was supposed to be 5.
Oh.
The bros.
Oh, yeah.
The bros.
That's your
The
people.
bros are, and I don't mind saying names. They could cuss me out all they want in the text group. I ain't gonna cuss them back.
They ain't gonna cuss our preacher Steve.
And because pastor, I got called pastor today. The bros are Stephen, Gerard, Scott, Corwin, and Chris.
Dancing Chris.
It's 5 of us. Again, we all have very different jobs, very different family dynamics, very different. We're very different people. Let's go with that. But us 5 together just work. Yeah. We don't know why. We don't know how. I mean, all 4 of them went to high school together. I didn't go to high school with them, but I became a part of this group, and since I want to say 2016, 17, something like that. It's been so long where we've had a text group, and it kind of
y'all are just like great representations of like not only being black men but like husbands and fathers and uncles and friends in general.
Black men being great.
And professionals. Yeah, it's just...
Yeah, black men being great.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's been times where some of us didn't have jobs. Some of us, have lost loved ones. Some of us we've had our down moments.
And y'all uplift one another.
And that's all it is. It's just, I mean, in our unique way, right? I mean, sometimes we just want to vent, right? Yeah. Or sometimes it's just, we know someone's trying to reach out, so we reach out back to them. I remember, Scott would FaceTime me all the time, or still does, just randomly. Not because something going on, not because it's just a random Tuesday.
Like, just check in.
And Scott like, nah, bro, just want to see what you was up to, man. I ain't talked to you in a while. Like, I don't have people like that in my life outside of the bros that would just randomly do it. Not because they have any intentions behind it, but just because we want to talk. We uplift each other when things are going on. We'll show up to each other's stuff when there's big moments. Just all the time. It's a brotherhood that I don't have outside of my actual brother. I don't have something like this. And so I thoroughly...
There's a whole bunch of mess and calamity and ribbon and all that in
of course. It's still bros being bros, it's a lot.
But for the most part...
Ain't no some. It's a lot of ribbon.
A lot of ribbon.
Oh, that's the crux of it. That's the foundation we built on. That's the meat. That's the. You trying to get. No, that's the bone.
That's the bone. That's the
You
bone.
talking about the meat? That's the bone. Okay.
But yeah.
No. The bros is definitely my That's my favorite people to be. Some of my favorite people to be around.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah.
And I love how like y'all even come together to be there for each person's like respective spouses too.
Yeah, of course.
Like if like something happens, like I remember one time, I think like I had a flat tire or something like that, and you were already at work, and I guess everybody was like, all right, what I need to go get her. I'm gonna go change the tire, and I think like Chris or somebody came and like picked me up or something like that, and it's just stuff like that. You need people like that behind you.
Yeah. Shout out to bros, man.
Yeah. All right, so now we're down to possibles, right?
Well, it's your possibles, yes. I don't have any possibles in mind. I got another possible. Go ahead.
All right, so I have 3 possibles.
What in the world? What are we doing? Y'all
Okay,
heard the
I have
rules,
2.
right? Y'all heard the rules, right?
2, because I have 1 together.
Mercy.
I'm going to say they together, because 1 came from another one. So first I'm going to say Nene, and then I have Genesis. Nene is hilarious.
You can't have Genesis. We said no nieces and nephews. But
Dang!
Nene, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, you said only great nieces. Or in-laws.
In-laws are fine, yes. So
Okay. Okay, sorry, Genesis. So I have Nene, like for the reasons that we've already expressed.
So Nene
and we
is
like some of the
Janae-
same stuff.
Nene is Janae, which is Shane's wife.
Yes.
My sister-in-law, I call her my sister. But go ahead.
And then I have Jab Jab.
I had Jab Jab on the list.
Yeah.
Jab, so okay, Nene for sure. We already talked about a little bit about her, but she's a hoot.
She really is.
Okay, she's a great time. She's a
similarly,
wonderful.
Yeah.
She's always herself.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about if she has any second thoughts. If she's hanging with us, we know she's going to be
like her. Yeah, and I really respect that about her. It's like if she don't feel like being bothered, then she don't feel like being bothered. Like
and some of us are like that, but at least she's her
up front. Yeah,
at least she can. We know that. I thought that was a kid. Jab
and
Jab.
she be on her grown woman stuff. Like, I'm big on. You are not gonna tell me what to do. You can really KMA. We know what that means. But she can come from.
This is a family podcast.
This is family. Well, what they call it?
Clean.
Huh?
Clean.
No, I'm saying what's another term for that?
This is a PC podcast.
You can really kick rocks.
Oh,
see,
you can really. Okay.
But
that was a voiceover. I'll do a voiceover later.
I feel like she comes from that same level of realness.
Yes.
And she's also one who's not like, who doesn't let people she don't really care about stress her out. It's like, all right.
Yeah. Nene is all. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what I said. She's not going to let other people throw off her what she has.
Yeah.
What her goal is.
Right.
What she's trying to get accomplished. So
like now, if you approach me, all right now, tread lightly, but
tread.
Yeah. So but I like that.
You're exactly like that.
Right. That's why I think that we mesh.
Yes.
And so that's why she's on my list.
And then to Jab Jab. Gabrielle Kirsten Lewis.
Why you gotta give up for government?
Because you said government.
On purpose, boy.
Gabrielle Lewis is one of the fondest people in number one, them kids' lives. But number two,
they
our
love
lives.
Jab Jab. She has been here through it all. She's my sister's best friend.
She started off just being your sister's best friend.
Right. And
she's become
just part of family. And I am just, so excited for what's to come for her.
Yes. So, but yeah, she's a great person to be around. She's very come watch these kids. She come hang out with the kids just because it was a Sunday. She
come all the way out here after work to visit these kids.
Yeah, she loves them.
After being a police officer all day,
and even before the kids, she would say all the time, So when y'all gonna have my child?
No, that's the only thing. Stop asking us when we're gonna have more kids. Let my body heal,
I'm saying
girl.
before we had the kids, she would say that.
And when we had one, she was like, "When y'all gonna have my other one?"
You're right.
When we had the other one, when y'all gonna have the third one? Because y'all didn't use my name, girl.
She but and I mean, just because she was always a great friend.
Yeah, she's a huge Staige supporter. So
yeah.
dang.
Not taking
And shout out Tati.
Stage.
She is a huge Staige supporter too.
Okay.
And she's a good time to be around because she be throwing like some slick shade that is hilarious.
Hers do be.
And
hers be that same thing when I say about Janae, it'd be like the perfect timing.
Yeah, because Tati's so like quiet to where when she does speak, you have to listen. Well, I don't think her.
When we in the big groups, yeah, she is.
Yeah,
but then like
the stuff
she be saying, like,
I be like, girl,
where does your mind come from? Okay, so my bonus, whatever you call it, +1 possible is to that exact same vein. This is the person I was thinking about way earlier who I had on was number 1 on my list actually.
Who?
My cousin Aaron.
So funny.
Right.
When I say hilarious without knowing it, that man could have been he could still be a stand-up comedian.
This is one of the funniest things I've ever met in my life.
Like just his way of storytelling.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
It's just like how
I don't know. I don't know how his mind works that way.
Yeah.
But it is.
And he has no idea that he's being so funny because he's always like, yeah, that's really how it happened.
No, really, it did.
We're
you
like
didn't hear you say that?
laughing.
You should not hear you say that.
It's like the way he says stuff.
Yeah. So, okay. My cousin Aaron. Have to add Aaron as well.
Yeah.
Aaron, our UL friend Aaron, our friend from the longest.
Shout out to the whole UL clique.
The whole UL clique. Bert, Aaron, Key, Diesel, Staige. It was all the hoop. But yes, our friend Aaron as well. Marlon T. I'll be forgetting he went to you. Marlon T. Actually, that's when we met him. All of them. So the whole UL crew.
But yeah, Aaron always comes with also positivity and like he'd be like on
all
that,
love type of thing,
affirmations and stuff like that. He's like that type. Mm-hmm.
Aaron's been on the podcast. He's
on the dad episode.
Yeah, on dad episode we had a just Aaron episode. It was a good time.
This is one of the longest parties we've had. This is gonna last us a long time. This is probably 2.
It might, yeah. It's definitely 2. I got one more to add. I'm sorry. I got one more to add.
He's talking about me with the possibles. How you have a possible on
because you had 7 possibles.
No, I didn't.
So I'm going to go with, the last one I have is Roderick DeAndre Shropshire.
Ooh, yes.
Now this man.
Mm-hmm.
time. And it's not just because, I mean, it's not, okay, so similar to
he's
my cousin Aaron.
He's very genuine like Gabby. That's who he is. He reminds me of. Yeah.
He's genuine like Gabby, but similar to my cousin Aaron, he's not trying to be funny.
Right.
But he's just naturally
But he
funny.
is like very funny.
The way he says things and does things and the way he reacts. And he's also been on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But one of my favorite people in the world, or my favorite people in the world, but I think I can speak for both of us, is Sir is his name.
Yes.
Sir. All right, this was good.
It was. I'm feeling really good just thinking about all of those people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any last words, Poop?
I just want to say I want to thank everyone that we talked about today. I want to thank you for a lovely 14 years and all the dates that we've had. What was your top 5?
Everybody we talked about, Paige.
Oh yeah, that was shout out Black Twitter.
Black Twitter, shout out. We don't be doing all of Black Twitter, clearly. We part-time members. Oh, just be honest.
I feel like I know a lot of them. I mean, we needed like the millennial
context
version.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, I think that was more like Gen Z.
Maybe. But shout out Black Twitter, nonetheless.
But yeah, nonetheless, thank you guys for taking the stage with us again. pray on us through this frog and lizard season.
Mercy.
I'm probably tapping on doors before we go out from now on.
Thank y'all for watching and listening.
She don't want to spray raid on a lizard because she don't want to kill it.
Thank y'all for watching and listening to another episode of Taking the Stage. We'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Hey podcasters, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also listen to our audio podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Have a good one.